Yes, we're ready.
All righty, we're going to start. Good morning. Good morning, Charm TV. The July 25th proceedings of the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City will now begin. Please take this opportunity to turn off or mute all electronic devices. Don't be that person. The board is now in session. We have two preliminary matters before we begin. Mr. Chair?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So I just want to make this announcement. Later today, the board is going to release draft regulations to implement a provision in the statute, the Maryland Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2105. And this permits the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City to offer as a compromise a monetary penalty for certain violations in lieu of appearing before the board at a hearing. The draft regulation will be distributed via email to everyone who has signed up for our distribution list, and it will be posted on our website if you're interested. Public may submit comments on this draft by the draft regulation by email to bllc@baltimorecity.gov through August 26th. At the end of that day, when the comment period will end, and upon receipt and review of the comments regarding the regulation, the board will make a final determination on them at its hearing on September 5, 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The final preliminary matter is number 4 on the docket is postponed. That is John Anthony Foreman, Pubco LLC, trade name pending, 1000 West 36th Street, application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor license. All right, moving on. The first case is Kong Fai Chen, Red Crab Sushi, Inc., trading as Red Crab Sushi House, 438 East Belvedere Avenue. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1603, little c, 1, 2, little I, requiring $200,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people. Please come forward.
Good morning. Mr. Chen, sir? Can you push the button on that thing in front of you that make a red light come on? Okay, now raise your right hand, please.
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Chen, you applied for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license for Belvedere Avenue location. Do you want to tell us about the operation? Can you tell us what you're planning to do there?
I'm speak broken English.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, do the best you can. You don't have any representative or anyone with you?
No.
Okay. Well, tell us what you do the best you can.
I don't know how to play. Like,
Okay. Tell you what. Do we have any one of our inspectors who could assist him? Maybe we'll call this back later. Why don't you step back? We're going to have someone help you, and then we'll call you back up later on, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Jeremy Freeman, Eden Sports Bar and Grill, LLC, trading as Eden Restaurants, 6317 Bel Air Road. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1603, little c, 1, 2, little I, requiring $200,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people, requesting live entertainment and outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Good morning, Herr Fogelman.
Guten Tag. Danke. Stephen Fogelman on behalf of the applicant Jeremy Freeman. Mr. Freeman has extensive experience in the hospitality industry. He has met the statutory requirements. You see the seating diagram showing more than 75 seats. He also has an appraisal from Jonathan Melnick, auctioneers, indicating $443,180 in restaurant equipment and capital improvements.
Is that in the record?
I thought I filed it, wow, because mine's black and white, so I thought maybe I filed the original with you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and give you that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, usually when I get them, they're color. just put this together. And I'll just leave this out. I'm sorry, I only have one copy
All right,
today.
let's see.
Okay, I am pleased, so when we filed this, we asked for a Class B, continuing live entertainment, and we asked for outdoor tables. Since that time, Mr. Freeman met with the Community Association, and the Community Association wasn't really receptive, didn't really think tables were gonna be a good idea. So he pulled that off of the use and occupancy request, and so we are withdrawing our request for outdoor seating with this application. I'm also pleased to announce that we have a memorandum of understanding with Sidmont Community Improvement Association, and it's been signed, and Ms. George?
No, this is Ms. Linda Cruz. She's the president, and I'm the vice president, Deanna Hextall.
We'll need to have you sworn in. Actually, why don't we ask you both to raise your right hand?
Yep.
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And since you've spoken, can you state and then spell your full name?
Sure. First
Can
name is
can you
Kiana.
speak
Come on
into
over
that,
here.
please?
Sure.
Thank you.
First name is Kiana, spelled Q-I, no U, Q-I-A-N-A. Last name is Hextall, H-E-C-K, S as in Sam, T as in Tom, A-L-L.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So the MOU, if I just, do you have you submitted a copy to the
Yes.
board?
Yep.
Yep, great. So I won't recite the entire MOU. They're gonna operate within the law. They're gonna be good neighbors
And
and
what's the association called?
Sedmont,
SE?
CE.
C-E-D-M-O-N-T.
Pednot Community Association?
Yes, Sedmont Community Improvement Association.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So he's excited to be a part of the neighborhood, and they seem to be happy to have the bar up and running again with responsible ownership.
Okay. And, Ms. Russell, we have a copy of the MOU in the record? Okay. Are they willing to make the terms of the MOU a part of the license?
The applicant indeed consents.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No question.
No questions.
All right, thank you. Anything further, Mr. Fogelman?
No, thank you so much.
All right, on the basis of the materials contained in the application, the materials that have been submitted, including the appraisal, the proffer from counsel, testimony received, and I don't know if you needed to, did you want to add anything, Ms. Hextall?
No.
Okay. And the memorandum of understanding with the Piedmont Community Improvement Association, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor license, restaurant license. Have you withdrawn the live entertainment?
Well, we're doing it now. I mean, however we want to do it. We pulled it off the use and occupancy.
I just wanted to know, so I'm not issuing one, okay?
Right,
Okay.
it's off the record.
So it's,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just approving an application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license. Thank you. Commissioners?
Yes, based on material testimony provided today with the MOU with Piedmont Improvement Association, I vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license.
Based on the application materials, proffer made by counsel, testimony given today, any evidence admitted, and also I vote to approve this new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with just the live entertainment.
Correct. Thank you.
Okay.
I want to make that clear.
Subject to the MOU with Piedmont as enforceable by law.
Yeah, I don't know if I made that clear, but the license is subject to the terms of the memorandum of understanding with the Piedmont Community Improvement Association to the extent those terms are enforceable by law.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck.
Like close exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, MOU between applicant and community, Board Exhibit 2, appraisal.
Mark D. Larkin Jr., Copper Cafe LLC, trading as Copper Cafe, 5736 Falls Road. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1603, little c 1, 2 little I, requiring $200,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities, and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people, requesting outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
All right, thank you. Good morning again, Stephen W. Fogelman. I'm not aware of what you may have in your possession, but I
I'm
don't
looking at what was just
I don't
handed
know what it
today.
is, but, yeah, so let me back up, if I may, to the other case. I forgot to submit a menu. The client brought it with him, so
Okay.
I'll
Well, we'll reopen the record on that case and allow that to be admitted.
Mr. Freeman? Yes. Do you have it on you or no?
He'll be here in 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. I've got other cases. We can do it then. Thank you.
That's not for this one.
Okay, good, because I didn't know what that was.
All right, well, let's
right.
go forward on
Yes,
the
thank
copper.
you very much. You may remember this gentleman. You formally approved a BD7 transfer to this address. There was some kind of mix-up where the license was not renewed, and there was some lack of activity, and that BD7 was deemed inactive. So we're going to go to the legislature. We're going to do the annual trip to the legislature and try to restore that. In the meantime, they've invested enough in the property and have enough seating capacity to qualify for a Class B restaurant license. This is Copper Cafe, associated with Copper Mine, the athletic and lifestyle company that is very popular throughout the region. They're taking the lead on the pickleball mania, and I'm happy to find them on dedicated pickleball courts, because I think pickleball is for people my age, but I see these kids 25 playing it and taking over my tennis courts at Patterson Park. So I'm going to submit the menu to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This, the copper mine facility that I'm familiar with
Thank you.
on Falls Road, is that in the county?
That one is.
One of them is, yeah.
And this is
And there's one
Mark
that's
Larkin.
closer in, that's correct, yes. Oh, and you by, what, used to be Meadowbrook?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think
he
he's
wasn't
on.
sworn, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And your name is?
Mark Larkin.
Okay, I was confused, Mr. Larkin, but now I recall that you're in the Meadowbrook facility in Mount Washington, okay. All right,
And so this is a place for events, for birthday celebrations, a place for parents to hang out while their kids are engaged in sporting activities, a place for adults to hang out after they're finished engaging in pickleball and other sporting activities. The budget I just submitted to you, I had them stop at $200,000. Mr. Larkin is here to testify that at least $450,000 has been outfitted into the premises in order to bring it up to the level of professionalism that they seek.
and we have the seating capacity as well?
Yes, and that's, I believe that's 135 seats, and there are diagrams attached to the application. So Mr. Larkin, like I said, it was vetted before and approved. He's been fingerprinted, he's been alcohol management certified, as will any servers at the facility.
Okay, and how many people do you think you'll employ?
Depends on the season, probably 15 to 20, possibly.
Okay.
And no alcohol certified?
Yes.
Was that a yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, any questions, Commissioners?
No.
No, good.
All right, anything else, Mr. Fogelman?
Just want to make sure, because they are interested in off-premises catering for their other athletic facilities. Yes, so it's outdoor tables, off-premises, and delivery of beverages.
Okay. All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from counsel, testimony received, and the exhibits received in evidence, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license, and also the request for outdoor table service, off-premise catering, and the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application materials, the proffer made by counsel, testimony given today, and the evidence that has been admitted, I also vote to approve this new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell?
I'd like to exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, Menu 2, Capital Investment.
Good luck, Mr. Larkin.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Commissioners.
I'm sorry, say that again? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know,
Thank you.
sure. Okay.
The hearing for Kong Fai Chen Red Crab Sushi, Inc., trading as Red Crab Sushi House, 438 East Belvedere Avenue, will resume. Please come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm with Mr. Chen on I believe it is a sushi restaurant. Mr. Chen had some advice, I guess, from an out-of-town council, and they helped him put the application together. I had a chance to take a look at it, and I did speak to Mr. Chen extensively about a couple of different things that are required for a new restaurant license to make sure that he meets the requirements as well as the application that's been submitted. And we believe we can get through the hearing today.
Okay.
Go from there.
Are you going to question him or proffer?
I will proffer, and if I may have a couple of questions.
I
Last
think
name
he
is
was sworn already.
He was, could you identify yourself?
Abraham Hurdle on behalf of Mr. Chen, who's standing to my right, Hurdle.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Hurd.
Thank you. I was able to take a look at the floor plan and the application. This is a pre-existing sushi location. Mr. Chen, when he took over the space, it was a sushi restaurant. He is currently operating it as an ongoing business right now. It
Is
does
this
not
at
have.
Belvedere Square across the street, or?
Is this in Belvedere Square, sir, or across the street?
Across the street.
Across the street. It does not have a liquor license today, but it is, again, open and operating. He anticipates food sales will be the very dominant part of his sales. He thinks it'll be close to 80 to 95% of total sales for the location, just given the type of restaurant that it is. I did speak to him about the capital investment. He said he spent well in excess of 100, I believe 200,000. As always, the receipts can be a bit of a concern. We'll make sure that if we can't collect the receipts for that, that we will get the appraisal. Again, it's a fully built-out restaurant. I anticipate it will appraise for comfortably beyond the $200,000 number. And he does understand he won't be able to pick up the license until that is submitted, whether it's receipts or the appraisal for the build-out costs.
Does he have the seating capacity?
The drawing on the application shows 2 tops. I talked to him, and they're all 4 tops. And he indicated that at tables, he has over 50 seats. That doesn't include the bar seating. And right now, things are very spaced out because it's very quiet. He anticipates being comfortably over the 75 inside. I know that the board doesn't count outside seating, but he will have outside seats as well. We did speak about alcohol awareness, and he anticipates having all staff that handle alcohol be alcohol awareness certified. The hours he plans to run are 11:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m., although I don't anticipate there'll be much kind of in-restaurant business deep in the evening on, say, a Wednesday. So much as Uber Eats and kind of Grubhub now. He did say Tuesdays he would probably be off as 1 day a week of respite from the restaurant business. And he's been doing this since 1995 when he's opened a couple of restaurants of his own. He hasn't had a liquor license before, but he's worked at several locations that do have a liquor license, so he does have some experience. And again, we don't anticipate this to be an alcohol-heavy operation, mostly just as an accessory to the food that's going to be sold there.
Okay. Introduce him to local lawyers.
I will continue to talk to him and make sure that if he does not retain me going forward, that we'll talk to one of the usual suspects.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No question.
No questions.
All right, thank you. Anything further?
No.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, and any testimony received, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license, subject to the submission of the materials respecting the costs incurred and the seating. Thank you.
Yes, based on the materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license.
Based on the application materials properly made by council, testimony given today, I also vote to approve this new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license, I guess subject to the submission of the items stated, the capital investment and the seating capacity.
Thank you,
Ms.
Commissioners.
Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, good
Thank
luck,
you.
sir.
Richard M. Bloom and Edward M. Bloom, RNFB LLC, trading as Ethel's Creole Kitchen, 1615 Solgrave Avenue, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license. Application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Thank you, Your Honor. Richard Bloom.
Edward Bloom.
Your Honor, Nancy Bloom was on the license previously, my wife, his mother. She passed away. So we've added Ed to the license.
Is this your son?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
and very good chef too, by the way.
Chef, owner, operator.
Let me swear him in, okay?
Okay.
Will you raise your right hand, please, Mr. Bloom?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. So you want to tell us more about the operation then?
Well, I think it's,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm usually a guest there, but.
Go ahead, Mr. Brewer.
Ethel's Kitchen has served the community 30 years. On June 14th, we are active with the Mount Washington Neighborhood Association, active with the elementary school. All three of my children went there. We donate the spaghetti dinner every year. Just active in the community, excellent food, excellent service, and we intend to continue in the same path.
Okay. Commissioners have questions? I note there are no violations in the record, so.
No question.
No question.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application and the proffer from council as well as testimony received, a vote to approve this application to transfer this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continued outdoor table service.
Yes, based on materials testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service.
Based on the application materials, the proffer made by council, the testimony given today, also vote to approve this transfer of ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with outdoor table service.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck, Mr. Bloom.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Windsor McDowell Club International LLC, trading as Club International, 2301 West Baltimore Street, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license. Application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Good morning, Abraham Hurdle on behalf of Windsor McDowell, who's standing to my right, and Club International at 2301 West Baltimore Street.
Is it a proffer or?
I can proffer.
Go ahead.
This is an existing location. I believe the current license is held by the estate of, I believe Veronica McDowell was my understanding. This is his mother. And the operations will continue. This is a long-standing family business. They've been open for, I want to say, 30 or 40 years at this
That's
location.
a very long history, but I don't see any violations, so.
They're a very strong community spot. They're well-liked in the community. They seem to do a good job. They've got a big parking lot, which keeps the noise down. Again, this is a local place. Windsor plans to take over and run operations. He's been working there for certainly as long as I've been in Baltimore, probably a few years before then. So he has some experience with the location. I think they do a pretty good job over there, and I hope that I anticipate that will continue. Again, a lot of family work at the location. Everyone who handles alcohol will be alcohol awareness certified. They have security when it's needed and parking in the back lot on occasion, and sometimes they'll do a big crab bake, so very nice.
Do you know what the nature of the live entertainment is?
They have bands. A couple years ago, Windsor sent me a picture of what I thought was a small water slide, but it turned out to be about a 45-foot tall water slide in the back parking lot. So they do kind of all sorts of stuff in the back to kind of drive foot traffic, including water slides and little festivals. I've seen bands over there myself. Sometimes they'll set up tables and, again, have like little food events, all kinds of things.
So essentially, this is a transfer from his mother's estate to him.
That's my understanding, correct?
Okay. Questions, counsel?
No question.
No questions.
Thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from counsel, and the evidence received, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Based on the application materials, proffer made by council, also vote to approve this transfer of ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right. Thank you. Good luck, Mr. McDowell.
Thank you.
James R. Weisgerber and John Kelly Dayton, Baltimore Beach Fish LLC, trading as Nick's Fish House, 2600 Insulator Drive, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license. Application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Good morning, Caroline
morning.
Hecker, Rosenberg, Martin Greenberg. On behalf of the applicant, I have with me our two individual licensee applicants, Mr. Weisgerber and Mr. Dayton.
Good morning.
With your permission, I'll proceed by way of a proffer.
Go ahead.
And I've handed out a folder full of exhibits that I'll just walk through very briefly. Just to be clear, this is a very simple transfer of ownership of the license at Nick's Fish House in what is now known as Baltimore Peninsula. There's nothing proposed to change about the operation. They've been working there, they've been operating there for about since 2015, excuse me, almost 10 years. And they now have the opportunity to purchase the real estate, and the liquor license had previously been owned by an entity that was controlled by their landlord. So they're gonna buy the real estate, they're gonna buy the liquor license, and they're gonna be self-sufficient at this location. It's a great spot, I'm sure you've all been there.
I keep reading that a lot of things are beginning to happen at the peninsula.
A lot of things are beginning to happen in the peninsula. There's, huge housing development coming in right next to them, bunch of townhouses, some new apartment buildings. There's also, obviously this great commercial center. There's a whole city almost that's grown up in Baltimore Peninsula that didn't exist when they came in there.
Clyde's
Clyde's just opened, yes. It's Rice Street Tavern up there. If you haven't been, it's great. You should go. So as I was saying, nothing is proposed to change about Nick's. I've included in the file some photos of their operation, their existing menu. They have seating for over 400 people, including their indoor and outdoor seating areas. They've got a huge deck. They do offer live entertainment. They have bands out on the deck from time to time. It's a great spot because it backs right up to the water, which mitigates any noise impacts from the live entertainment. They're open roughly from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. They employ about 130 people. They have a robust security system. They have 50 cameras around their site, and a private security contractor who manages it because it is so large. Our two individual licensees are currently on the license. They're proposed to stay on the license going forward. We also have with us our general manager, Carly Usler, who's been the manager there for a very long time. She's proposed to stay on as well. Everyone is familiar with the rules and regulations of the liquor board and will continue to abide by them.
And the price of the crab meat keeps going up?
It does.
Sadly.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
As long as the menu stays the same, I'm good with it.
On the condition that the menu stays the same.
No
Okay,
questions.
all right, thank you, Ms. Heck. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, all the exhibits which have been submitted by her in support of the application, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continued live entertainment and outdoor table service. Commissioner?
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Based on application materials, the proffer made by council, the exhibits that were admitted, I also vote to approve this transfer of ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Ms. Russell?
I'd like to call exhibits for the record. Board Exhibit 1, business plan.
Thank you, good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck to you.
All right.
John Andrew Bedingfield and Chad Kurt Goss Sr., Market 450 LLC, trading as The Food Market, 1017 West 36th Street, Class B beer, wine, and liquor license. Application to transfer ownership, requesting outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen W. Fogelman. Good morning, Commissioners. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of Mr. Bedingfield and Market 450 LLC, trading as The Food Market.
Any of you folks going to testify? Mr. Catelli?
Michael Schwerson.
I'm going to swear everybody in.
Awesome.
Raise your hands. Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Since you spoke, can you identify yourself?
Sure. Lou Catelli, also William Bauer, B-A-U-E-R.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
I'm Jonathan Zhang, Jonathin, and then last name Zhang, Z-H-E-N-G. Thank you.
It's Mr. Bauer's intern, summer intern, so I can't think of a more fun guy to intern
Are you
under,
a
right?
student, Mr. Zhang?
Yes, I'm a student at University of Maryland and at the Catelli University.
Good for you. A Terp.
I'm joined here by Mr. Bedingfield. Mr. Goss, whose current licensee, is unfortunately away on vacation. This is really two simple matters. One is the outdoor table service request. We're adding outdoor tables to the plan. The other is that we are removing the city resident, the current city resident, Daniel Wiley, and Mr. Bedingfield, who's been the manager there for years with no violations whatsoever, is coming on as the city resident. So we have an experienced manager, somebody who's hands-on, who is alcohol awareness trained for 5 years now, somebody who, like I said, has operated this establishment every day without violations. any violations whatsoever, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
So that's really all there is to it. He'll continue to maintain order and make sure that his servers are alcohol trained.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
I have one for you. I see there's a lot of ice cream establishments opening.
I think up to 5 or 6 now, yeah.
Okay.
Incredible.
Aren't they all competing with one
Yeah,
another?
it brings more, it's the ice cream district.
Okay. And you've got Tony Foreman coming
Yeah,
your way?
I'm supposed to have a hearing today, it got postponed, but it's gonna be beautiful, a British pub with Asian flair.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council and the testimony received, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of a Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership and the request for outdoor table service, off-premise catering, and the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on application materials, the proffer made by council, any testimony given today, I also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
I also see the Diz is coming back.
Yes, yes.
Should be
Flamingo,
interesting.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, thank you. Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck.
Thank you all.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
Jeffrey Stevenson, 900 North Charles Operating LLC, North Charles Operating LLC, trading as Spirits of Mount Vernon, 900 North Charles Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license, amended application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Abraham Hurd on behalf of the applicant, who's standing to my right. We were here for a hearing, if I may proffer, I think maybe 6 weeks
It
ago.
was approved on April 18th.
Yeah,
But
so
you
a
have a
few
new
months ago.
applicant. Why
It's
is
a
there a
new
new
applicant.
applicant?
There was some discussion with the seller and just some back and forth, and ultimately, this applicant has taken over the business opportunity and is proceeding forward. As discussed before, I think operations will stay more or less the same. There has been some discussion with the seller and the applicant with regards to shifting the business to have a full cocktail bar and focus on that a little more than maybe the tavern operations of packaged goods. I think that's been something in the works at Spirits for some time. They'll continue with outdoor seating and small live venue, live music events. I'm not sure if any of the commissioners have been there. It's typically 30 or 40 people in there and, someone singing or playing some sort of instrument in the location.
Can you tell us a little about Mr. Stevenson?
Well, I'll turn it over
Why
to
don't you
him.
raise your right hand, sir?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Mr. Stevenson, you've worked at the location in the past,
Yes,
correct?
for approximately 3 years.
Oh, okay.
So you have some experience, correct?
Yes, yeah, I've worked there pretty regularly for 3 years. As you, like Vicky is just ready to try something else.
And you're alcohol certified?
Yes, correct.
And people who handle alcohol will all be alcohol certified?
It's my understanding that much of the staff will be retained, so
Yes,
again, there should be
all the staff is
strong
being retained.
continuity from the current operations going forward.
Okay. Questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the amended application, the proffer from council and testimony received, I vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of a BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with continued live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Yes, based on material testimony letter from the attorney, I also vote to approve the amended application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Based on the amended application, proffer made by council, and testimony given today, also vote to approve this transfer ownership of this amended application of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck, Mr. Stevenson.
Thank you very much.
Is the next one 1209 West North Avenue?
Looks like it.
Yes.
Wonderful, and I'll stay here. Thank you.
Michael Y. Tomdio, MK Liquor LLC, trading as trade name pending, 1209 West North Avenue, Class A beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Abraham Hurd on behalf of Mr. Tom Dio. I think there was some confusion with the scheduling. He is not in town at the moment. We'd just like to postpone it. I believe he is around for the 8th, if that's a potential date, and I believe he's also around for the 22nd, although I heard a rumor that might be a violations docket, so.
Can we do that, Ms. Wurzburger?
Yes, sir.
Okay, case will be continued.
Yeah, I can reach out to Ms. Sportsberger to get it all sorted out.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioners.
Andrew Lisinski and Lonnie Shawless, Crockett and Tubbs, Inc., trading as Nola Seafood and Spirits, 32 to 36 East Cross Street. Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment. Please come forward.
Morning, Mr.
Frank
Shawless.
Schultz, representing the applicant. This is a transfer to a gentleman who already has 2 or 3 Class C licenses in the area. He's very experienced. He's been there for, 10 years? He's been there longer than that. He's worked on restaurants for at least 15 years. And this is his 3rd one in the general area. So he's alcohol certified. Nothing's going to change. It's just a change of ownership.
Okay, and they had, about 6 years ago, a sale to minor, but you've been clean since then, so.
Which location? Sorry.
I believe this one. That's what shows up on our records anyway.
I don't remember. I never remember any violation.
2018, we had a hearing in May. Anyway, that was a long time ago, so just for the record, to be clear. The commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis then of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, and any testimony received, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continued live entertainment.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with the continuation of live entertainment.
Based on the application materials and proffer made by council, I too vote to approve this transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Good luck, Mr. Lozinski.
Thank you very much.
Palabi Bichuki and Patricia D. Anderson, 12 Bayrab, Inc., trading as Winchester Liquors, 1141 Poplar Grove Street. Class A, beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Your Honor, please, Frank Schultz, representing the applicants. Ms. Bachiki is experienced. She's alcohol certified. She's worked in several establishments for at least 3 years. So she's familiar with the whole thing. Now she's going into a venture of her own, and this will be her first shot out of the gate.
Ms. Anderson is the resident? Ms. Anderson is the resident?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Any questions, commissioners?
No questions.
No questions.
Okay. The record's been clear since 2008, so let's just keep it that way, okay? All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, any testimony received, I vote to approve this application and transfer ownership of a Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application material and proffer made by council, I also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck, ladies. Good luck.
Montri Wong Chali, the Dara of Baltimore, LLC. Trading as the Dara, 906 South Wolf Street, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license. Request to add outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Come on up, sir. Is your name Mr. Wong Chali?
Yes, sir.
Okay, would you raise your right hand, please?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
And Mr. Fogelman represents you?
I have this.
Your lawyer, is that Mr.
Here he
Fogelman?
comes. He's coming.
Okay, all right.
My apologies. I'm sorry about that. We are here for 906 South Wolf Street, Stephen W. Fogelman, on behalf of the applicant, Montri Wangchali. This establishment was approved for transfer of ownership for the Class B license last year. They're very well received by the Fells Point community. The food is good, and it is time for some outdoor dining. And so we're asking today to add the outdoor dining to the license. Nothing else really is changing at all. The Fells Point is behind it, and we look forward to alfresco dining.
It's a clean record, too, so.
Yeah.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. Based on the materials contained in the request and the proffer from council, I vote to approve this request to add outdoor table service to this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the request to add outdoor table service.
Based on the request made and proffer made by council, I also vote to approve this request to add outdoor table service to this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Good to see you. Hang on one second. Any chance we could reopen the record on 6317 Bel Air?
Yes. Sure. Go ahead.
What case is that?
6317 Bel Air Road. What's the name?
What case number?
It's case number 2.
You just wanted to add that.
Yes, thank you. That's, the rules call for a menu and a capital budget, or, so I just want to make sure that's.
So let me just say, just so he can find it, we're reopening the hearing for Jeremy Freeman, Eden Sports Bar and Grill LLC, trading as Eden Restaurant, 6317 Bel Air Road. Go ahead, Mr. Fogelman.
Thank you very much. Just a menu, mostly for Ms. Russell on the record, and we appreciate it.
That's it?
That's it.
The document will be received. Thank you. The record will be closed again.
Thank you.
Final case for the day, Diana DeSantis, Venice Tavern Little Italy, Inc., trading as Venice Tavern Little Italy, 1018 through 20 Eastern Avenue, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license. Request to add outdoor table service and expand license premises to include 1020 Eastern Avenue. Please come forward.
Thank you. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant, Diana DeSantis.
Do you want to proffer, or?
I'd love to proffer. It's a small world. It's possible that you may know something about their family. The family owns the original Venice Tavern, which is one of my haunts, on Conkling Street, and it is, as far as I know, the oldest liquor license in the city, continuously operated by the same family, 90-some years. They're going to have a 100th anniversary party soon, in a few years, and I hope to make it to it. So they also own this, and let me introduce Dominic DeSantis. He is a licensee at Hudson Street Stackhouse in Canton, which is also a well-run operation. Their brother is a licensee at Matthew's Pizza and operated that for many, many years. So they know hospitality, and they also have, Mr. DeSantis has a collection of some liquor board memorabilia, including these old tin signs that says, licensed to serve alcohol by the Board of Liquor License Commissioners. It must be 70 years old itself, and I've tried to buy it from him, but he's not selling it.
Have you seen our new headquarters? Maybe we should, let's swear these folks in.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
So the Board of Liquor License Commissioners has moved in the last year to St. Paul Street, and these hearings are going to be moved to a new hearing room there, and we have new lovely spaces, and we'd probably be interested, at least if we can't purchase or get anything from you, maybe getting copies of some things or whatever for our, don't you think? It would be nice to have.
Absolutely, sir.
So maybe we'll be in touch with you. Okay, and you can come and have a tour of the place.
So what we're doing here in Little Italy, this is used to be called Dago Dames. Then the family bought it. It's now called Venice Tavern, and it is it's a great place, great food. It services a lot of the conventioneers and the healthcare workers who are in the hotels, and also local residents of Little Italy. What they're doing here is they bought the building next door, 1020 Eastern Avenue, that was also zoned commercial. They consolidated the properties, and they want to expand the first floor restaurant area. They also want to use and have it licensed, the rear courtyard, because they have both properties now. They have brick wall enclosure that's several stories high and backs up to commercial property. And so they'll be able to have some diners out there without causing any noise or disturbance with the community. I know Mr. DeSantis and Ms. DeSantis both had surveyed the neighborhood. They know many of the folks there and told them what they were doing. And you don't do anything in Little Italy without
Everybody knows
people.
everything you do. It's not open yet, is it, or is it?
Yes, I mean, the 1018 is certainly, in business, but they haven't begun construction.
And will the alcohol service be certified?
Absolutely. And again, it's a family who knows the rules, they know the law, and they abide by the law.
Has clean record, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proper from council and testimony received, I vote to approve the request to add outdoor table service and expand the licensed premises on this BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license to include 1020 Eastern Avenue.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the request to add outdoor table service and the expansion of licensed premises to include 1020 Eastern Avenue.
Based on the expansion of premises application, the proffer made by council, any testimony given, I also vote to approve this request to add outdoor table service and expansion of this licensed premises to include 1020 Eastern Avenue to this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Commissioners. Thank you.
There being no further business before this board, the board is in recess until Thursday, August 8th, 2024, at 10:30. We are adjourned.
We are adjourned. Go Orioles.
Yes, yes.